right, y'all. It's time to hit the road with some Rodies. We are headed to the Temecula area and we're doing some drop-offs. Shout out to everybody who's placed the order. Oh my gosh, thank you for keeping me busy. This has been so rewarding, so fun, and I love doing it. I don't care how stressed out I get sometimes. I love doing it. I'm pumped because I'm only like doing these drop-offs because I have stuff to do in these different cities, or in this case pick up. I have to go pick up a machine that my mom got me, because growing up we had chocomiles in La Venta in Acapulco, where I'm from. 2 pink ladies, 2 basic bees. And my grandpa and my aunts have this little stand or whatever where they make chocomiles, and they use like powdered milk and rompope, and I don't know, it's just really fucking good. So I had mentioned it to my mom that I wanted that, and lo and behold, she found the machine for me because I had gone to LA and it's $350. Well, apparently they were having it on sale over there in Acapulco when she just went this last week, and she found it. She found it for like 130 bucks. So I'm super pumped, and she got me all the ingredients on top of that. Bless her heart. Like, she's always allowing me to like just try and supporting me getting into my crazy ideas. And so I'm super excited. I have to go pick it up. She's been calling me since last Wednesday to go pick it up, but I just haven't had time. I'm gonna make time and go. I'm super pumped to go get the machine, to go hang out with my mom for a little bit. Also, the Vegas event is happening and coming along pretty fast. About that, all in all, we're moving and grooving. I'm super pumped to like just keep going. I feel like I just have momentum right now. It's really exciting for me. I got the machine. I'm honestly still intimidated by the machine. I haven't turned it on since Sunday, and I don't know, yesterday I felt like kind of like sick. I felt kind of like hungover, to be honest, and I don't know if it was just too much energy exchange for me. I didn't get too much done yesterday, so now I feel like a little behind this week, but you know, we do what we can. To it, things are looking so good. I'm super excited. Like, the excitement has not left me. If anything, I just wish my body could keep up with where we're at, because I want to do so much more, and we're just getting started, so I'm super pumped. We are at our final drop-off. Look at that. Shout out to Jerry and Michelle. I hope you enjoy. It's 100 fucking degrees out here and my AC don't work. My AC is not working, but look who's next to me. We gotta find a name for her. We've been really busy. We've been doing a lot, and I've been doing my best to take you along with me and show you kind of where I'm at and stuff. I'm just like, damn, I need more hours in the day to like complete the things that I need to do, which is way different than like going to a job you hate, you know?
We work well together. There.
Sick. So it's confirmed?
Confirmed, yes.
Yay! Let's go! Today is Friday. Let me catch you up. I started my period this week, and if you followed any of my content before, you know that my period takes me out for at least 2 to 3 days. Minimum 2 days I'm out. And so for the last 2 days I've been out. Like, I just can't function. I'm just like really out of commission. I haven't been able to do anything. And then the other thing is I had AC issues, which are really getting to me because it's been super hot in LA. I finally took my car to go to have them go check it out to see what's wrong. So I had to pay $100 just for them to plug it into the machine and tell me what's wrong with it. And then they gave me an estimate at about $1,000 to get my AC unit fixed, which is insane. But apparently, since it's a 2019, the type of liquid that they use is super expensive, and the panel needs to get replaced, and they're known to have that issue. So once he told me that, I was like, okay, if they're known to have that issue, there might have been a recall, or there might have been something where it's still covered under warranty, because my car's not that old and I brought it brand new off the lot. So then I went to Honda yesterday, and they said if it's one of 2 things that's leaking or whatever, then it would be covered under warranty. Otherwise, they will let me know by 10 a.m. today to see what's wrong with it, and if it's going to be covered, and or how much it would cost to fix it. All that because next week we're leaving to Vegas and we're driving there. And I am like, there's no way we can take my car, which has a bigger inside, without AC all the way to Vegas, because that's just not gonna work. It's just gonna be way too fucking hot. It already is too hot. All that to say is that I have not had any time to even work on the machine, to practice and all that stuff. But I woke up feeling a lot better today, and at the end of the day, it's gonna cost whatever it's gonna cost. I'm gonna have to pay to fix it. This is part of adulting, which it is what it is. But I'm super excited to mess with this. So let's turn on the machine. Let me introduce you to the setup, because I haven't showed you the setup. This is the kitchen. We have a really small kitchen. Everything's labeled here, but we have an extra bin, so you cannot see the label on that one. But that's just extra cups, mixing cups and tools in that. And then we have the setup down here. So we have this thing where we name things around the house. So this is Zocco, short for La Marzocco, and obviously it's a GS3, but I like to call this Zocco, so the name is Zocco. And this grinder is by Maconing, so her name is Connie. So I'd like to introduce you to Zocco and Connie. We haven't named her yet, and yeah, I'm excited to turn this on. Here we go, let me show you what she looks like when she turns on. So pretty. You can actually change the colors on this light up, which I thought was really cool. It has like a color scheme where you can actually like go through all the hues of colors to decide what color you want. So this is a digital one, and it's a little bit stressing me out because I feel like every time I turn it on, there's something new that's like a software update or anything. I think on Monday I turned it on because when we had gone on Sunday, the Wi-Fi connection thing kept popping up. So I had to sit there, go through the menu and like do all like, you know, the time zone and all that stuff. But it seems like every time I turn it on now, something always pops up, which I don't know if it's always going to be like that, but because it is a newer machine, I don't know. I've been honestly scared of it. Like, I'm scared of it because it's just like a really expensive machine and I don't want to fuck it up. Although by now I've had 2 trainings. I've obviously seen a bunch of videos online where I'm just like, you know what? I just have to do it. I just have to do it. Okay, let me show you a little bit about what I learned. The water reservoir where you can basically fill it. And one thing I learned, and I've been learning, is you have to use good water on your machine. And this is like the goated water. And so this is the only water that's allowed in this machine, unless you make your own water, which has to have like a specific level of minerals, like not too much minerals, but some minerals. What I've been told, whenever I'm setting up for a pop-up or let's say a service day here at the house, when I'm ready to serve coffee and give it 15 to 20 minutes to heat up, the button is on the left-hand side on this machine. And that's what it looks like. The cool thing about this is that it's already programmed, which is why I went to San Diego to Gerardo to have him do that. And so for the most part, there's only small adjustments that I'll need to make on the grinder itself, because that actually, if you didn't know or not, whoa, that actually is dependent on like the climate around. So even though you think like, oh, I'm at home, it's dialed in, let's say you go do a pop-up elsewhere and it's super hot, then that might change the flavor of things. So this is why they say dial in. So anytime you go somewhere new or just a different place, you always have to dial in first, meaning you gotta make sure that the espresso is tasting how it's supposed to for that specific area that you're in, because that is dependent on your environment always. I spent the last 2 days in between like having cramps and all that stuff finishing up the YouTube video, and I finally yesterday I resurrected from the dead, like probably around 6 p.m. I know it's TMI, but like it's important that you know that like days like this take me out and I'm not always 1,000 miles an hour, because my body doesn't allow me, like literally does not allow me to. I'm in like fetal position. But yeah, so by the time I resurrected yesterday at like 6 p.m., I stayed up till like midnight finishing the YouTube video. And so I'm just starting now. I started part 20. I launched 2 videos last night, one this morning at 7 in the morning. And for the rest of the day, probably every hour to 2 hours, I'm gonna be launching a video because now I'm just extracting. I'm excited, but I'm a little bummed that this week was not as productive as previous weeks, but it is what it is. I'm also aware that I tend to be an overachiever, so I just gotta live with that and be like, okay, well, I can only give you 50% this week because I literally physically cannot get out of bed. So that's what it is. Okay, the other thing is that even though this is like top of the line and I guess it does everything for you, I was told to double check everything by weighing it just to double check out of habit. But we're about to unbox our brand new scale that was gifted to us from Provecho. Shout out to Hera for hooking me up with this. Definitely was not expecting it, but super grateful for the support along my journey on this coffee thing. It's a really nice box. This is called is it Akita? Akita? I don't know, Pearl? Something Pearl? I think I might have to charge it. Comes with a little thing here, that's nice. And I'm guessing this is the charger. Yeah, we got some stickers. The serial number for that. It might already have some. Ooh. I like that. I like that. Check it out. I have to figure out my knockbox situation because it obviously doesn't fit on this tiny ass cart. But I did get a knockbox from Coffee Machine Depot. They gave me this. They gave me one of these, although I switched to the La Marzocco one, but they did give me one. They gave me a distributor and this little mat here. But yeah, this knockbox situation, I probably should have it there where that machine is at, but I literally have no space because that doesn't fit under the counter. So we're just gonna put the knockbox on this other counter for now. This is me for the very first time working through my order of operations. So the first thing I forgot was to open the latch on this to make the beans come down. So that was my mistake because I completely forgot. And not to mention, this is all new to me, y'all. This is all new to me. I've never been a barista. I've never worked at a coffee shop. I've never any of that. And although I've had 2 trainings and now nobody's here with me to walk me through it and remind me of things, this is where my habits need to come in place, where I'm like, okay, this has beans already in it. I just had to pull this to make them come down. Now we zero out the scale again and then we pull again. That shit is fast, boy. Ooh-wee. I don't feel like that distributed right. All right, let's trash that. Oh, I love the smell. It smells so good. Okay, now we're at 20.4. Okay. One thing I'm trying to figure out is if this is supposed to be loose so it spins, or it spins on top of the thing. I don't remember. Whatever, I guess we'll figure it out. Can't gauge it right now. Okay, there it is. Oh, if that's right under it, is it? It looks like it. Let's see how it's pulling. This is my first shot. This is my first shot. Let's see how it pulls. Oh shit, I almost spilled it. Oh no. So that means it's not evenly distributed. So we gotta fix something. That wasn't it. All right, this is the test, y'all. This is why we test these things. This is how I learn. It was coming out too fast, so I'm wondering if I have to make it a little bit finer so that it is more compact, or not as fine so it slows down. No, if it was coming out too fast, that means it's not fine enough. If it comes out too slow, then it's too fine. Okay, that shot was no bueno, but I do wanna get better at tasting. So I'm gonna taste I'm gonna taste this to see how bad it is. Or good. Okay, it's too sour. Wakala. Okay, trial and erroring and figuring out where the shot went wrong. So there's certain parameters that each coffee goes by, right? And so for Provecho specifically, which is who I'm using as my roaster, they have to land between 26 seconds and 32. So that means for my newbies like myself, let me explain that. That means from here to here, your coffee should be done extracting or coming all the way through this portafilter between 26 seconds and 32 seconds. So if it's coming out too fast, it means that your like the coffee that's compact in there isn't as compact if it needs to be. So picture pouring water through gravel, it's coming out too fast, there's nothing to capture it there. So that means it needs to either be finer or my tamper has to be better. Maybe I didn't tamp it good enough. But I think I might have to make an adjustment to make it finer so that I can compact it a little bit more and it slows down coming out into the cup. I hope that makes sense. Okay, does that make sense to me? Yes, that makes sense to me. And if this is all new to you, trust me, it's new to me too. I'm trying to figure it out as I go. I was at 67 and I gotta make it finer. I gotta go down a little bit. So then let me put it at 60. Since this is so new, like these gaskets are really tight, so that also could be that like I didn't turn it as much as I need to all the way for it to really lock in. I think it's coming out too fast. No, 21 seconds. It came out too fast still. So I think I need to go finer. But let's taste test it. It's almost there. It's like 4 seconds off, so I think I'm on the right track. Ugh. It's still sour. Not good. The best part of all this testing is at the end of it, we get a solid iced coffee. That's what I want. That's literally what I want. It looks like clumpy to me. I don't know if I just didn't pay attention to that last time, but it feels... Okay, it looks even. What? 25 seconds! Oh my god, I'm a second off. I'm a second off. But this one has been like the best... Oh, I didn't even realize I didn't put you down low so you could see, my bad. This was the best flowing one. So one of the things you have to look out for is obviously that it doesn't come out too fast, doesn't come out too slow, but when it comes out, it doesn't look like... It's just gotta flow evenly on both sides as it's coming down. But we're a second off, which means we might have to go another 10 points down to get a little bit more finer, a little bit more compact. But let's taste this one. This is number 5. We are a second off. Oh, I'm so excited. We're almost there. We're almost there. We got this. Honestly, to me, that already tastes good. 24 seconds. I gotta Google this. I feel like there's something going on with... Oh, I think my car might be ready. Hello?
Hi. Good morning, Nettie. Parts, labor to replace those 2 hoses, because one of them we have to remove the turbocharger pipe. So it goes right behind it. It would be about $1,010. That would be parts, labor, and taxes, honey.
Holy shit.
The state of California cannot let us recharge the AC system.
Okay, so you're saying the parts cost $500. So the other $500 is the labor that I'm paying for?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. $500 in parts and $500 for labor is insane. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I can't believe I have to spend $1,000 to fix my AC. It's like, well, I mean, I have had the car for 5 years, brand new, but I don't know. That's just a lot of money. And I just spent a lot of money on this stuff, and I definitely was not counting on that happening. But, you know, part of adulting, which kind of sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. The car's paid off, so I'm happy about that. All right, let's test this. Come on, weed it. It's coming out a little bit clumpy, and I tried like clearing whatever was in the grinder already, like at the bottom.
The grind?
Yeah, the grind's coming out of it. So I don't know if I just didn't pay attention to how everybody else was showing me how to do it, but like, is it supposed to be, it's not like, it's still grounded, but it comes out in a little bit of chunks. So when I do the distribution with this little weight thing that they gave me, and then I press it, it's falling between 24 seconds, and I've only gotten it once at 26 seconds.
Well, the times are super, like, arbitrary. Are you tasting them?
Yeah, I am tasting them.
Okay, cool. How do you feel when you taste them?
A couple at 24 that tasted good, but the parameters are 26 to 32. And then when I got to the one that at 26 tasted perfect, but I couldn't get it back to it. And I don't know how to get back there.
Are you ready for, like, this huge, like, spiel? Because I'm probably going to rant.
Okay. Get it. Oh, shit. There's the issue. Oh my god, what a day I've had. I've been trying to... I had to go get my car. I had to go run some errands to surprise for Sam's surprise birthday thingy. Then I finally got back, and I've been trying to put this thing back on, and I swear to God, I've been trying to do it for like an hour and a half. Only to find out right now, after I just called where I bought it, that the logo had to be facing back instead of me, and the lock buttons had to be facing here. And I'm so annoyed. I'm glad it was simple, because I'm like, fuck. I know I didn't break it because I was super careful in taking everything off and cleaning it up. And I know it was something super simple. I just didn't even think it was going to be like that. Like, oh, it's so annoying. You know what? That's the whole process of learning all of this. So it turns out that I'm supposed to clean this pretty often, and that these machines are pretty sensitive to getting like gunk stuck down there, which is why it was kind of bumpy when it was coming out. Yeah, so I noticed it, and I said it from the beginning, I think, of when I started this process this morning, that it was coming out kind of clumpy. Like, it was still grinding, but it was like clumps, and which was making it uneven. So after going back and forth with Eric for like an hour, probably a total of an hour, just in a span of time because he got busy, he was telling me that I needed to clean it out. So I had to take it apart, which is my first time taking it apart, and clean it, like really get in there and clean it. And there was so much gunk stuck in there. I didn't record it because it was testing my patience a lot. So I finally got done. It's now 3:45. We started this at like 8:30. So yeah, now I put it back together, I cleaned it out, and I think we're good. So now we're gonna test it. A lot of this is trial and error. It's like a science project, and had I not had other things going on today that I needed to get done, I probably wouldn't have been as annoyed, but you live and you learn. That looks way better. Okay, this one pulled 38 grams in 27 seconds. It's finally in the parameters. I did make one small adjustment. I'm about to taste this one. I think this is gonna be the last one I try today because this really took me for a loop today. What? This might be the best one. 32! Oh, I'm excited to taste this one. That's it. That's it.